Continuing on a month-long adventure exploring one of the most underrated countries in the world, Colombia. In this episode, we want to show you just how diverse the landscape here can be. From lush green jungles in small local villages to remote, isolated, alien-like desert landscape that feels like a fairy tale. This is a side of Colombia almost no one talks about, and exactly why it deserves so much more attention. Good morning, here from the beautiful northern coastline of Colombia, facing the Caribbean Ocean. We're in a town called Santa Marta, which is a small town along the coastline of Caribbean. And today we're actually going on an adventure to one of the most underrated regions called Minca, with a lot of underrated waterfalls that a lot of people don't know about. But actually we've arrived this town 2 days ago already, and when we first came here, we were genuinely shocked that here in Colombia, when you fly domestic, your dogs are allowed to walk onto the flight. It's like, you know, usually in another country, right? Like you need to put in a small bag and the dog cannot be come out of a small bag.
People cannot see your dog, you always need to hide your dog. But in Colombia, it's so different. I'm first time seeing that, so dog-friendly country, I love it.
Anyway, this morning we woke up and we have to drop our luggage at the Airbnb just because today's adventure actually requires a bit of transportation. That luggage might not be that suitable. So that's why we switched to our mini backpacks here. Inside it's probably like 10 to 15 kg. We are proper backpackers now, and we're gonna go on a proper adventure. So we just got off the van, and that was quite zigzaggy. I swear there was like 100 turns of zigzaggy, so we got really busy. But nevertheless, we have arrived this jungle region, and I feel like the climate here is slightly cooler than when in town just now. But now we're just gonna walk to accommodation.
Everything I wanna know, it's go eat,
Go home, Alina.
go home, eat, drink, and sleep. This time Justin booked for us Airbnb for 2 days in this town. I don't even know how it's gonna look because he didn't show me. So it's gonna be a surprise not only for you guys but also for me.
It's gonna be outdoor camping. We're gonna sleep on a tent on someone's backyard. And I saw the reviews. They said there are not a lot of insects, just a lot of mosquitoes.
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
You! I trust you! And this one. Wow, looks like abandoned house. Oh, not this one. Oh, wow. Okay, then never mind. That looks good. So just now we leave our things in our Airbnb, and turns out it was really good Airbnb. Looks so nice, like a Bali vibe, but around here you can see it's almost like nothing. So now we're gonna go get our lunch. On the way to cafe, we just suddenly saw this guy, he catching mango from this tree.
He was just whacking it down. Looks like throughout this town there are a lot of mango trees around as well, and the locals can just pick them up. We've arrived at this cafe, and it's actually called Duni. This restaurant, from what I'm gathering, is that mostly they serve vegetarian and vegan options.
And we order some like food for lunch, avocado toast, smoothie, and just an order falafel.
It kind of reminds me of Bali in a way. Like the design and everything is very aesthetic with all the greeneries surrounding the space.
We already finished our dinner, and just now we're walking in the town back to our Airbnb, and suddenly we saw a lot of bees. Turns out this is mango tree on top of me, and this is a lot of mango just lying down here. Crazy! First time seeing so many free mango. There's so many of them already become kind of bad, but see, this one is still good. Free mango. Amazing. It's a mango town, mango paradise town. Ah! Should we try it, bring it home?
Okay. In Airbnb, they collect a bunch of mangoes as well. Apparently in the garden there's mango tree.
Wow, super soft. Super sweet. Tastes like normal mango.
Yeah?
Can you imagine just mango from the street?
That's yum.
Guys, if you come to this town, don't forget to pick up a lot of mango. Free mango.
So today we're gonna go to check out one of the waterfalls called Marinka Waterfalls. Some people online also say you can walk there for 1 hour, which in this weather I don't think is feasible. So I think we're gonna take a motorbike taxi.
Let's go!
Let's go! Oh, you're so sticky.
Oh, you're so sweaty.
You're so sticky.
See here, local people, even if they study in a school, they drive so big motorbike because the roads here is really tough. Bike to waterfall? How much?
It's 15 each.
15 each.
Yeah.
Goodness. I'm so scared.
As you guys can imagine, traveling full-time and also making YouTube at the same time means we carry a lot of travel gears with us. For example, this power bank that is enough to charge our phone over 6 times, this Xiaomi smartwatch that Alina used to track the quality of sleep and also number of steps we walk, or this universal magnetic phone holder that we use for setting up special angles, or this magnetic net mount that we use for shooting POV shots. Now you're probably wondering what specific brands do we buy all these travel gears from, but it's actually not an expensive brand because we got it from AliExpress, one of the biggest online marketplace where you can buy stuff way cheaper than anywhere else. And of course, you can find millions of gadgets and gears on AliExpress, everything from viral TikTok finds to some of the weirdest and most useful practical things that you don't even know you need. And the best thing is, it usually costs way cheaper than any big brands out there that's basically selling the same product. And of course, we always check reviews and prefer top sellers before we order anything to make sure we get the best quality. And now, AliExpress has launched a special cashback campaign, and we're actually captaining our own AliExpress team for it. Just use our link in the description to join our team, and once you place a purchase, even for something small, you automatically get 5% cashback minimum. For example, if you spend 10 yuan, then you get 0.5 yuan back. The more people join our team, the more rewards everyone gets. We'll also share our exclusive discount code in the description so you can save money when buying things and get extra benefits. Now let's get back to the video.
That was so scary.
That was professional.
It was so scary.
I think we are paying for a skilled driver driving through the very slippery mud road just then. That was crazy.
It was like a roller coaster. Bing, 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 bing. Waterfall named Marinka. Alinka. Marinka.
Yes. Wow, I see it.
Oh, this is like a viewpoint. I mean,
Point of view, POV.
POV for the waterfall.
Wow. Why no one swimming? Wow. You know, so far I feel like I'm very impressed with Colombia just because the landscape here is so diverse. You have all different kinds of nature sceneries.
You didn't know in Colombia it looks like Bali. I thought like only this kind of nature, this kind of jungle you can find only in Asia, but it's so surprising. It's so nice, so peaceful here. So nice to sit here in the middle of jungle, and the waterfall is that loud so that you don't even hear other people. It's like you're completely alone here.
I'm just glad that I get to spend time with you, that's all. Because sometimes I feel like, you know, when we live in the city, it's all about hustle and the bustle, the speed, and also like how we work hard, focus on editing and everything. But the fact that we get to just sit here for one day and enjoy sceneries and have this peacefulness to ourselves, it's a good memory.
Guys, we arrived to our second waterfall. It's just 200 meters from the first waterfall. And I feel like this looks much beautiful. And also here's no one at all.
You know, this is the kind of nature when you look at it and you're just like, wow.
I know.
Mother Nature.
Colombia is so underrated. That's why here's not a lot of tourists. And nature like this, without tourists at all. Justin loves Colombia, but Colombia obviously don't love Justin at all. Every time when we go to forest, he gets a lot of bites.
Now, apart from the waterfall, there's actually a small nature cafe in the middle of the jungle. So this cafe is actually on the side of the waterfall. On the left side here, we are actually looking at the waterfall directly, and there are some hammocks on the side as well. So people are just sipping on their drink and at the same time also enjoying the view.
The special thing here is this kind of hammock that you can sit or lie down and enjoy sunset. Nice?
Sleepy. Time to sleep. You can leave me here.
Leave you here? Okay, bye-bye. Good morning! Today we sleep really bad because this room don't have aircon, so it was super hot when we arrived, but after that we on fan and the morning is become cold, so we're getting jacket or blanket. So now our plan is to wake up and go to drink coffee, and after that go to beautiful place, nature place.
And finally, Alina got ready, we left the house and started walking, and then this happened.
Guys, just now we walk and some bird poop on just.
What the fuck?
I see this bird, she's there.
Fuck you.
I don't know what to do.
Why don't you go home and wash now?
Go to cafe, wash in cafe?
No. Not showing up this to cafe.
In Russia we're always saying if bird poop on you means it's for luck.
Oh, that's an optimistic way of saying it. No, thank you. I'd rather have bad luck, I think.
Sometimes it happens, you know. It's okay.
It's not okay.
It's okay. Lucky not on me.
Racist. So we've arrived at our breakfast place today. It's called Amora Cocina Cafe. It's a very local cafe just on the side of the road here, and we are having some, is it called Acai or Acai bowl, which is a very healthy fruit bowl.
Like a smoothie bowl. And inside apparently there's a fruit bringing from Brazil. We've never tried this fruit, but it kind of tastes like a healthy yogurt mixed ice cream. And you can see Justin clean already. He's lucky morning today. Bird poop is really for luck, so you're gonna get super lucky today. Just now the road was more bumpy than yesterday.
It was crazy.
I was so scared. I hold like this driver like this.
You see the road just now? They were passing rocks like this and then just like going up like that. It's like a proper mountain bike. That was so exciting though. Anyway, we have arrived at our second waterfall here in Minca, and this one looks as promising as the one yesterday. Might even be prettier, but a lot more people. Let me show you.
So Justin read blog and they said there that you need to arrive to this waterfall early in the morning because here will be less people. I feel like everyone read the same blog.
Our strategy is reverse psychology. People say come in the morning and we go come late morning. And then now people are actually leaving, so we came at the right time.
See the sign there? It says please no poop.
Huh? Out of everything?
I know, so weird, no? Is it someone like I sit here in poop?
It's so weird. What is this? Wow, there's just some random chairs facing the waterfall. It's like we're in a full cinema watching the waterfall.
Welcome to Blue Lagoon. This doesn't really Blue Lagoon, but water looks clear. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, Justin's so brave always.
Antarctica. The water here, it's like Antarctica level. It's like Titanic when you sink. That's that kind of freezing temperature. There is one thing Alina is absolutely terrified of. It's cold. She's like a cat.
Oh, it's ice cold. Oh.
Go swim. You'll be better. You'll get better.
Oh, so cold. This is so cold. I can't breathe.
We spent maybe an hour there just swimming around while enjoying the nature. And that's the thing about Colombia that most people don't know. One moment you can be in waterfall hopping like this in the jungle, and next second you can be in a desert in the middle of nowhere like you're on a different planet. So that's why we traveled to another town in the heart of Colombia to show you how diverse or contrast Colombian landscape can be. Good morning, here from the beautiful remote quiet town of Villavieja here in Colombia. This is a very local town with not a lot of tourists around, and we're starting our day strong, spending time in nature because this time we're staying at a a bungalow here, surrounded by nature, greeneries, and what a way to start the morning, you know, just listening to the birds humming and just wake up to this greenery view. It is so amazing. Now obviously we're not gonna sit around here all day because we've got an adventure jam-packed itinerary for today to see what Colombian desert looks like. We started the day by hopping on a local tricycle who took us there. So we have arrived what they call the Tatacoa Desert. Apparently this desert right here, you can see it's like an alien landscape. It doesn't look like a traditional desert where there is sand, but rather you can see a bunch of red valleys like this with not a lot of greeneries around. This place originally was like a forest full of greeneries, but over millions of years of erosions like, you know, water, wind, because the material here is clay, and clay itself doesn't absorb a lot of water, so when rain comes down, it just slides on both sides. So gradually you see a lot of triangles like this. It's because water just slides. And over the years it formed this dreamlike landscape. And the good thing about this place is there's no one here.
Yeah, I love that here is not a lot of tourists, almost none. Alone with this so beautiful background, we're like in a Mars.
Yeah, you can see like the land here is so dry. The clay, it's so dry that it cracks up and you can actually take the whole piece out.
Actually, just now I've been inside this desert, like right there, and there was no air completely. So hard to breathe, like you in sauna. So beautiful here, it's like just like a Pinterest photo, amazing.
Just wow, when will you ever see landscapes like this? It's so interesting because at some parts you can see closer to the bottom of these valleys, the soil itself is very soft. So that's why I was explaining, you know, the water runs down from the top of this hill and then it forms these narrow gullies and it slides down to this floor. So it's quite muddy here, but on top you can see it's so dry that it can crack up. And the craziest thing is, I'm here all by myself without anyone obstructing the view. And of course in the desert we have cactus. And you can see even the branches are so spiky. And because of the dry climate here, you can see a lot of species like cactus has adapted the environment here, which is very suitable for growing because they trap a lot of water inside.
I'm honestly first time in my life seeing this kind of cactus in real desert, usually only in some kind of botanic garden. Oh, cactus, you can eat? Really? Wow. He just picked up the cactus from this one. You can see it's a flower here and he eat it.
You want to try?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm scared.
Wow, it looks so juicy inside. Is it tasty?
Yeah.
It's like dragon fruit?
Yeah, like dragon fruit.
Oh, I want to try.
Inside a lot of small seeds. Tastes like a sour dragon fruit mix passion fruit.
Wow, so interesting. It's like a pink chili. See? This looks very interesting. It's suspicious. This is like a kind of fruit that is gonna get you into hospital, but... Wow. So sour. So very appetizing.
Eat cactus in real cactus.
Yeah.
In real desert in Colombia.
Oh yeah. Mission accomplished.
Successful.
Bucket list ticked. Trust me, the weather here actually is way hotter than it looks like on your screen, and that really drains your energy. So we decided to head back to our bungalow and rest up a bit. And after that, we're gonna walk around the local town that we are staying at and show you what local village life looks like, so that tomorrow morning we could go to the Grey Desert with full energy.
So this night today we spent in this tiny bungalow. Let's go, I'll show you. So we sleep here. I sleep here, Justin sleep here. It's a super small and cozy bungalow. I usually love to spend time in bungalow and this reminds me a lot of Bali. So this bungalow have toilet outside and here don't have hot shower. Super wild experience. When I'm inside this hammock, I feel like, you know, when you're young and your mother put you to some small bed and do like this, and you immediately feel asleep. I feel like this.
No, we go desert.
So nice here.
Oh.
Yes, do like this.
Why do I feel like I'm going to the doctors? Like, show me your tongue. So So we actually rested up a little bit back at the hotel just because here in Tatacoa Desert, temperature can actually get up to 40 degrees in summertime. It is really hot. And in this town right now it's actually winter, but it's still around 30 degrees. Anyway, we thought now the weather has slightly become colder, so we're gonna just show you around this town and show you what it's like to live in a village in Colombia. Villavieja is a tiny small village town where everyone seems to know each other since there are only about 1,700 people who live there. There aren't many cafes or restaurants for tourists, so the prices are surprisingly high, around $15 to $20 per person, even more than in bigger cities, simply because the locals they don't normally dine out at restaurants and the tourists are left with not many options. During the day, the town feels almost like a ghost town. Everyone hides indoor from the heat and only come out in the evening when it cools down. That being said, we felt completely safe walking around, but sadly we didn't get to chat with many locals since they don't really speak English and we don't speak Spanish that much. And the internet is not really working half the time for translation, but we did make a new friend, this street dog here that just kept following us around all afternoon no matter where we go. Oh, and one thing we wish we know are these tiny little insects called no-see-um. They're super tiny that you won't even notice them at all. They're super annoying, like I mean look at my legs. We got absolutely eaten alive, like I'm some kind of international delicacy for these insects. And here we still didn't know that their bites are super itching, even more than mosquitoes. And the worst part is that regular mosquito sprays, they don't work. We have arrived what they call the Valley of the Ghosts, the Grey Desert, because I don't know if it's because there's absolutely no one here or maybe the subtle grey color that surrounds these canyons gives the impression of like a ghost town. So now you're probably wondering, why is this desert here? Millions of years ago, this land was under the sea, but because of climate change and water slowly disappeared, the ocean floor was left behind to dry and bake under the sun. But unlike the nearby Red Desert, it is not rich in iron, but instead it was made of light-colored clay and limestone. Then over time, wind and rain slowly transformed the land into this strange grayish-colored ghost-like canyons that looks more like the surface of the moon than a desert in Colombia. You know, being here makes me feel like I'm in a movie set or something. It feels like I'm in Alice in Wonderland or even, you know, Narnia. It feels like it is a very unrealistic landscape that doesn't exist in real life. But in reality, if you look at this, it's actually just weathering. Water coming up from the top, go from both sides. And that's why you see all these like gullies formed and form this unique landscape. Some people even call this place the Valley of the Ghosts, and honestly it makes a lot of sense when you see it in person. The canyon walls actually looks like these classic Halloween ghosts with white sheets. You can probably imagine at night it would feel a little bit trippy, like they're all watching you, so that's probably how it got its name.
See? It really looks like so many ghosts here. Like they're covering with blanket and like woo.
I think this is even prettier than yesterday, the Red Desert. I like the Grey Desert more.
I can say here is more calm and peaceful to walk inside and it's not too hot like yesterday. Apparently, here somewhere in the middle should be a big, huge swimming pool and we want to find it. But we read on the internet that people saying it's actually super dirty, so they not recommend to swim there. But I want to see my own eyes. Maybe they clean it this time. Huh?
Every time I trust Elena, we go the wrong way. I feel like it's that way.
No, does he here feet? No? People will...
How do you know it's feet? Maybe it's just mud.
Oh no.
Where are the shoe marks you see?
Well, guess what? We didn't find the exit, but we found a goat in the middle of desert.
Ah, looks like that's a sign to the swimming pool. That's a trick. You walk so sweaty, and after that they lure you into a swimming pool.
That's true.
You have to pay a fee.
Moment of truth, let's see. Is it... Oh, people swimming actually. Yeah, I guess looks good. I think it's a nice place to swim. Looks super clean. Testing water. Wow, water is so nice for swimming. Yeah. I'm regret that we didn't bring swimming dress. This looks super clean and I'm happy to go and swim, but we didn't bring swimming dress.
I could just go home and take a cold shower, it's the same thing.
No, so nice, no? Swimming in the middle of desert. Look at this.
I was actually told the water here is actually from the reserve of the local town, so that's why the local people are not very happy about it, because you know, using up their water for a swimming pool. Like that's one thing why we chose not to swim here. I chose not to swim here.
I'll swim if I have swimming dress.
Colombia for me before, it was something like unbelievable, something super far away. It's like a space, you know, going to space. And now we're here, and the nature in Colombia is super beautiful.
Yeah, I just feel like Colombia had such a bad reputation, and I really hope that more people come to this country just because there's so many hidden gems that no one knows about.
So underrated.
I think that's it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed this peaceful adventure, and if you like this episode, make sure to give us a like and comment. Comment means a lot, and we'll always reply to your comments.
See you guys next time.
See you guys next time.
episode.
Bye.